We back with the guest, Mr. Dooney, y'all.
How y'all doing? Well, me and Mr. Brooks were talking during the break about, life after prison. And I know a bunch of brothers sisters, they look at that, the ones that's just not returning, or the ones that have returned, or the ones that's returning. But what we gonna do, we gonna try to break that cycle of madness. And the first thing we got to look at when we trying to make that elevation, to make these steps. The only way we're gonna get up the mountain, we're gonna have to walk up it. And first thing is, when you go around people that know you, or new people that you gonna meet, so it's best just to stay focused on what's in front of you. Leave the past behind. But if you happen to run across an old past fling or old past friend, ain't nothing to be afraid of. You don't gotta go to shaking in your boots, because there's always a tool and a method. And we're gonna look at the word obedience. Because once you be obedient, then everything that you have studied in word can apply. No weapon formed against me, though I walk through the valley of the shadow. Then we understand these things. And the first thing is, you're gonna run across your main enemy. Yeah, you're gonna run across them. The ones that been wanting to tell you how they feel, the ones that just want to reveal themselves to you with a smile on their face, like they really there to care for you, and if you need me, call me. But don't make that mistake. If you need anything that's heartfelt, pray and ask your Heavenly Father, Most High. He'll give it to you. Find you some sincere people that's under the same line you under, obedience. Then each one word can be true, because that's what you're going to need the most. You're going to need a team to where action is going to be done more than criticizing, or more than a reminisce, to try to transform your mind back into that pit that you're trying to escape from. And obedience cover that. Because when they go to talking and making these jokes and talking about what you used to, don't say nothing. See, when you open up your mouth to say something, you just been trapped again. Just listen. Because this is how you X people off your list. See, it's a strategy. Yeah, of course, they can go read a bunch of books, learn how to play chess, read these books that they was referenced to. But if you don't know how to apply the knowledge, and if you don't have obedience, knowledge and obedience, that's the KO. And if you don't know how to combine these two together, you can't knock nothing out. So the first step is those jokers. That's gonna crack, ridicule, make fun, try to put you down, try to make you feel with your lower self-esteem, but they coming in the disguise as if they mean you well.
Don't talk. You talking.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what subject we on with the people. We got the people out there in the audience. We not trying to bore them, so we just speaking on relationships after prison.
Yes.
Relationships, period. You know what I'm saying? Whether you've been locked up or not, but majority of the time, us men, once we done, we done been oppressed like that in TDC, incarcerated, we been robbed from our, some of our manhoods with the females, so we have to spend decades and decades around nothing but male. So once we enter back in society, it's kind of, it ain't like it was before, how we was so passionate, so how we was, how we treated a woman, how we treated a lady. But now that time has changed, man, and, society it's like everybody for themselves. Don't no one want to get in a relationship and build with each other. It's just about money. Where can I get some money from? Can I get it from him? Can I get it from her? That's what society done turned to, so like I said, brothers getting out of here in these relationships, man, like I said, I've been home 17 years and I've been in some up and down relationships, but it never caused me another day of my life being back in jail because I walk away. But, like I said, we all know, man, domestic violence, things happen, man. The man might kill a woman or the woman might kill a man, but, we just speaking on the topic about, getting back out here in society, life after prison, and, you know, sometimes you got to walk away from the situation, man. You know, you know, if you love it enough to walk away because you love yourself.
Right on.
That was kind of the topic we was on.
Yes, and Mr. Brooks, I thank you for expounding on that. And that's truly the main thing, you know, and with obedience we can make it. Because it's like, if you get into these relationships and you hear the demand coming from the woman about, or you're trying to tell you what a man should do, don't feel like you left behind, or you gotta catch up, or you gotta move fast, or do things to her standards. First, you gotta focus on you and know what your standards are, because it's no easy journey, I can tell you that, but it's one that could be enjoyable. And it also can be profitable, because you'll find out things about yourself that you really truly enjoy. And letting go, shouldn't let that be no fear. Not having a woman in your life, don't let that be no fear. Because like Mr. Brooks say, we've been gone for a while, and we had to learn, the first thing was how to condition your mind to void it out and focus on what's in front of you. What's in front of me is a bunch of oppression, mad men, you know, being at a place you don't want to be. But when you out here in society, this the place what you talked about, where you dreamed about, you know, where we said this is what we do when I'm gonna get at. So getting that, nah, don't be fearful, because you can make it and you will make it. But you must also understand, like Mr. Brooks was saying, the things of a dilemma that might cause you not to succeed on your first shot. Then you just got to get back up, learn from that first one, and keep moving. And less complaining as possible. You know, just keep that strength that I'm going to keep moving forward long as the good Lord is waking me up every day and letting me see my eyes to focus. And doing it by yourself, not having nobody in your life, that is not nothing that you should feel down or depressed about. And that's what I'm getting at with this Mr. Brooks.
Well, you know, yeah, people are emotional. You know, men have deep emotions, so every human have emotions, and they feel the way they feel about things. You know, but like I'm saying, a real man gonna let go. He can let go because he gonna figure it out. But if a man hold on to some emotion, that's what women do. They hold on to emotions. You know, they don't try to correct or be accountability of self and say, hey man, okay then, I love me enough to go on. I love me enough to go out there and get my own money. I love me enough to do whatever I want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody, a female, or being in a relationship with somebody we just meet on a journey. You know, so ain't no sense of putting your feelings involved and being emotional. Emotions ain't never paid my bill. Shit.
Right on. So
that's why I said, man, hey man, you like I said, they choosing and re-choosing every day. But I'm not gonna stay stuck in no feelings. I'm not gonna go off or live on emotions. But I have emotions, but I know how to let things go, move forward. Women hold on to it, you know. That's what some women do, you know. But like I said, I never know how a woman really feels, because I'm not a woman, you know. I'm a man, but
right.
I know how to let things go and move forward. I don't stay stuck, steady run back to the same situation that's I know is toxic. You know, that's what you want. You know, that's what you want, because you keep going back to it. I know how to let it go. It's going to chase me. I ain't going to chase it. Then when it starts chasing me, it's got to pay me.
Right. You're absolutely right, Mr. Brooks. And that's a beautiful thing. That's beautiful. We got to know how to let go. And being honest with you, because we're going to be honest, we're going to speak the truth. You know, I was guilty of not being able to let go. But I had to learn that sometimes we don't want to let go.
Yeah, they put that hook in you.
Yes. Yeah, they put that hook in you, and then next thing you know, you wiggling. But, you know, to feel self-righteous about yourself, man, that's gonna be the #1 goal. Because you're gonna need things. You're gonna need a lot of things. You know, your needs might be, some people might tell you that a need is a want. That's they want. You know what your need is, first of all. And it might require you thinking sometimes, but you can overcome that thought of not having enough, or you need more money, or you just feeling bad, I don't want to do this because my pocket ain't right. But your pocket gonna be right once you believe that, you know, you being obedient and truthful what you doing. So let go, like Mr. Brooks say, accepting the fact, you know, that I'm saying, and look at it. You're gonna keep going back to toxic things, you know, not being afraid to do it on your own, you know. You go down the street, you know, you're afraid, thinking, what if I end up that man under that bridge? Then what you gonna do if you do end up that man under that bridge? You gonna, you know, cry about it, or get up and move about it, and understand that it's levels.
Mr. Dooley just trying to say, y'all come in, comment, you know, share your opinion, share your thoughts about relationships.
Yeah.
We all done had up and down relationships. So with that said, y'all just stay tuned to Mayhem Entertainment. We're gonna be back with some more.
Peace out.